Good morning, everybody. Let me get where I had some light. Can y'all see me? You can see me. Okay, this video is going to be about stop letting people treat you any kind of way. I realize just how I act from how I always try to guide people and help people. I'm pretty much big mama in a smaller body and a younger body. I am the big mama of this channel, to where I'm just trying to look out for the best interest of people that's willing to receive me and accept the love that big mama here, even though I'm not big mama, give. Now, when it comes to just getting used to knowing, first of all, your self-value and knowing your self-worth, that takes practice, especially if you wasn't raised up to be built to believe in yourself, or you wasn't raised up to know that you are valuable. And something as simple as you should be raised up to know this, it don't come like that. You have a lot of parents that don't even know that they're tearing their children down. They don't know the long-term effects that has on kids once they turn into adults. So let me set y'all up real quick. Hopefully I don't have to hold this phone. But from the time that a child is born, really just through their whole life, but the major impressions of somebody starts from newborn up until, I had to say probably about 25, because even in your 20s, you're still trying to figure yourself out. And it's like, I say from as soon as a child hits 13 or 12 to 13, up until they get about 18 to start getting out the house, there's so much trying to figure out who they are. And these are one of the most important years for the parents to build their self-esteem. Because obviously when you have teenagers, they're starting to go to middle school, they starting to go to high school. So now they start comparing themselves to other boys or other girls. They might feel like, oh, this girl, she prettier than me, I'm not all that. So maybe, you know, because she's prettier than me, I should accept this little boy that maybe don't really like me like that. I'm just glad to have a boyfriend. Or this little boy, well, I ain't really got no money, I ain't driving no car like all the other guys in high school, so I'm gonna just take the first girl I get. And don't let him be sexually active. I'm gonna just take the first girl I get, because I'm just trying to get my little thing wet anyway. So, but that's where the reinforcement at home comes in place. A lot of parents leave everything up to the system, far as you leave it up to the school to teach your kids what they should know. You leave it up to their friends to teach your kids what they should know. You leave it up to the streets to teach your kids what they should know. Like, stop leaving it up to the system and society to teach your child what you should be starting at home first. Everything starts at home. So if you got a father and all he can do is talk down to you about you'll never grow up to be worth nothing, or you're not even really all that, such and such look better than you, or you got a mother that don't really nurture you or give you the love and attention you need, or you got a mother that might even down you too, and you never hear from your parents that you are gorgeous, you are beautiful. So all this stuff adds up, and it builds up to the point to where you start accepting people treating you any kind of way. And another thing too, and this goes towards our guys, and especially guys of this god freaking color, be there for your kids. Be there for your kids. Please. There's so many broken children, boys and girls, that are broken, and that's part of the reason that they let people treat themselves any kind of way, is because either the man wasn't in the household, or if the man was in the household, the kid is used to seeing that man probably beat on his mother or beat on other women, or you used to seeing your father probably sleep around with this person and that person. So the little boy or the little girl, especially the little girl grows up thinking that that's normal. So she ended up accepting boyfriends that's similar. And that's scientifically proven. There's a lot of girls that end up dating guys that's similar to their father, or similar to the male figure that was in their life, because a lot of times children end up mimicking what they were around, they end up mimicking what they know. So that's why I say it's very imperative from newborn up until really 25. Cause like I said, the 20s is a rocky road too, trying to figure out everything. Like, people in their 20s don't really have it clear. You're still learning life. You still trying to learn what life is about. You trying to learn what you like. You trying to learn everything about yourself. And until somebody builds standards and values for themselves, you kind of fall for anything. You be boo-boo the fool until you get it right. And that's a true saying to where if you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything. So a person that stands for nothing and has no values, you are a great prey for somebody that's looking to use and to manipulate. Because there's a lot of people that are wolves. You got a lot of wolves that prey on innocent animals for food. And you got people, and it's men and women, that prey on boo-boo the fools because, you know, they realize this technique, or they realize that a lot of people don't stand for nothing, or they realize that some people don't know how to just, you know, put their foot down and don't let people treat you any kind of way. So I realized the first step to not letting somebody treat you any kind of way, first of all, know what you will accept. Until you realize what you will accept and what you won't accept, that's kind of a wrong thing right there, you know, to start to where people will treat you, because you don't even know what you want. You don't even know what you stand for. You don't know, like, okay, well, he cheated on me this time. Maybe he won't do it. No, boo-boo. Once a cheater, always a cheater. And then another thing, too. If you let somebody get away with one thing one time, especially if you let them get away with 2, 3, 4, 5 times, they're like, okay, she ain't gonna do nothing. He or she ain't gonna go nowhere. He let me get away with it this time, so why would I stop? She ain't gonna, all I gotta do is say I'm sorry. All I gotta do is like maybe buy something, or the woman. All I gotta do is fuck him a little bit. If I give him a little bit of ass, he be alright. You know, all I gotta do is whip this thing on. If I whip this thing on him, he good. No, stand up for yourself. Like for me, I've been done wrong so much in my life, I ain't even gonna lie. I've been disappointed so many times in my life by everybody that I wouldn't even think would disappoint me, to where I know the game. So my standards is, if I know that somebody act like they ain't got time for me, or every time you turn around, I'm trying to spend time with them, but every single thing but me comes before me, then hey, you ain't really into me, so I'm not gonna be into you. I wanna give you the same energy and effort that you giving me. And I really feel like that. Like if somebody's not giving you the time like they should, and they spend time with you bits and pieces, then they ain't really into you. Because somebody that is into you, they gonna make time to see you without you even asking. It's like you don't have to sit here and beg for them to spend time with you or to do for you, especially if somebody see you in a rut. If somebody see you in a rut and they supposed to be your quote-unquote friend, your quote-unquote family, your quote-unquote spouse, but then they just watch you go through the rut, they ain't your true ride or die dog. They not your true ride or die dog. If they was your true ride or die dog, you would not even have to ask, because they so in tune with just watching you. And if somebody really cares about you as a person, they gonna watch. And when they watch and they say like, damn, my road dog, you know, he's struggling or she's struggling, so let me try to, you know, step in and help out. She ain't even gotta ask, because, you know, that's what I do. But a lot of people don't have that common sense. And it's not even common sense. Most people don't care. When you realize that a lot of people don't care, only thing that most people care about is their inner circle, if they have an inner circle, or they care about what matters to them. So if they stringing you along and they got you in their life, and they really just don't put you on that pedestal with the inner circle, or what, you know, just lines up with values to them, they ain't gonna give you that 100%. They might give you maybe a good 5%, maybe if that. And when you realize that, you don't stay. See, a lot of people stay and stuff, and you clearly see what it is, but you accept it. And I'm sorry, guys. A lot of times why people accept things, and the key word and thing is loneliness. Well, he might not really treat me that good, but at least I'm not alone. Well, I know she messing with all my friends, but man, I can't lay in that bed by myself. At least I got some convenient ass. That's the dude. Or, man, I know my friend be trying to sleep with my husband, but man, I don't really got no friends. Well, I know my homeboy, man. I know every time that I need some help, he always got excuses why he can't help me. That's all the kind of stuff to where stop letting people treat you any kind of way. Get your respect. That's another thing too. People will only do to you what you allow them to do. And that's a true saying. If they think it's okay to not be there for you when you need them, if they think it's okay to sleep around with your sister, if they think it's okay just to talk to you any kind of way, get reckless with the mouth, and you ain't said nothing about it, you ain't did nothing about it, you didn't leave the situation, you're still there, they like, man, this person got some low old self-esteem. Hey, I got me a boo-boo to, I'm gonna keep calling this boo-boo the fool. I got me a boo-boo the fool, and I'm about to just enjoy this. Because a lot of people do not have integrity with themselves. A lot of people do not have compassion anymore. A lot of people don't even have a heart. Everything is about what somebody can get out of you. Everything is about just selfish intentions. So you have to really learn discernment, and I say this word a lot in a lot of my motivational videos. And another thing too, I realized that when I talk a lot of motivational videos, for the most part, it takes a while either for the numbers to build as far as views, or they might not get no numbers at all. So come on guys, help a sister out. This is some real talk that I'm talking from experience, from people I've seen go through. So I'm not giving something that's not, you know, some good solid stuff to talk about. So share this video out, you know, help me get this views, like this video up to at least a couple thousand views, because I really do feel like this information is worth those kind of numbers. And also too guys, I'm trying to build this channel to get to 100,000 subscribers. So if you can refer people to subscribe to my channel, or I mean just help me get these numbers up, because there's so much that I want to do with this channel, but it takes some real time, and I ain't gonna lie, it takes money to expand your channel, and I'm only one person to where I'm the only person running my channel. So there's so much I can do. I already invested in my channel, but I don't have enough to do the extras that I really want to do. So for all my real supporters that really support a sister, and y'all ride or die subscribers or ride or die follows for me, you know, share my video out, help me get some subs, you know, get the views up on this video. I would genuinely appreciate it, because I be wanting to do giveaways out. Like, I really want to start doing meet and greets, but you know, I have to work, like I have to provide for my family, so of course I work a lot. So until I can get other forms of revenue, I can't really give that type of effort into doing those type of things for this channel, but it's gonna come sooner or later. So yeah, man, know your self-worth. Know your self-worth. Until you do, you will always accept people dogging you out and treating you any kind of way. And like I said, a lot of this stuff goes for relationships, really goes for the whole spectrum of relationships, families, and friends. But when you got something that you stand for, you have low tolerance for nonsense. And that's the type of person I am. Like I said, I've been disappointed by so many people in my life that my tolerance level is 0. I have no tolerance for nonsense. And that's probably why I can't get along with a lot of people, because a lot of people, it seems like they try to come, and they try to come with some, you know, some messed up intentions, to where either they trying to use me for money, or they trying to get over some type of way, to where I shut that shit down. I shut it down. I ain't desperate. And that's another thing too, especially my ladies. This is the last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm out of here. Ladies, get your independence with you. It's sad that you have to be super independent in today's world, but a lot of these men not gonna stand up to, like, you know, like take care of you like it used to be back in the old days. So a lot of times you gotta take care of yourself. And I'm not saying this is all men, because you got some men are great providers for their woman in the house, for their woman and kids, but for the most part of it, if you single and you out here dating, it's goddamn tough to find a decent dude that's gonna be a man, a good man in your life. So once you get your independence to where you can pay your own bills, you can pay your own rent, you got your own car, you can buy yourself your own food, you can take care of your own kids and all that stuff, you know, being by yourself or just not dealing with people's stuff becomes easier, because once you had that success on your back, or you have it to where you know you don't need nobody, you know that you don't have to put up with stuff, because you know you got it going on. So once you know you got it going on, you done build yourself up to where you, because once you start achieving stuff and you start having stuff, that builds your self-esteem by itself too. But when you don't have nothing, you don't have no money, you gotta sit here and always ask people for stuff, of course you're gonna start accepting stuff that you shouldn't accept from people, because you need people. But when you get to where you really don't need many people, you really won't deal with it, because you know how much, you know what you bring to the table. So until you can bring something to the table, of course you got this mentality of letting people treat you any kind of way. So stand up for yourself and build your success. build your dream. Stop believing that you ain't worth nothing. Stop thinking you not all that. Stop thinking you ugly. Then stop comparing yourself to other people. Worry about you. Worry about you. Build on you. Get your independence so that way you'll be all right at the end of the day, whether you got a friend, whether you got a man, whether you got a girl, whether your family doing right. You gonna be all right because you got you. You are your star player. So all right, y'all, let me get my butt. I'm super early. I'm like 2 hours early to this appointment today, so I'm just about to take a nap. I said, let me make a video. I don't know why I said. I don't know what's going on, but happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I had got some roses and all that good stuff. So yeah, honey, sure, I'm about to get off early today and just enjoy the rest of my day. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all. So I love each and every one of y'all. From Big Mama Pinkie, even though I'm not big, to all the rest of you people out there. You know, let's get these numbers up on my channel if y'all don't mind. I love each and every one of y'all. Deuces.